In this short video, I'm going to show you a brand new revolutionary cloud-based software that is going to help you generate tons of new leads, sales, and profits in a few simple steps by helping you create profitable video courses. While the world is dealing with all that's happening, businesses losing money, people losing jobs, the e-learning industry has been growing exponentially. The e-learning business will generate $250 million this year in the US alone. And it's expected to grow and generate over $275 billion in the next 18 months. That's a billion with a B. Ordinary people like Victor Bastos, who launched his first course on Udemy in 2012, has made $1 million by selling his course from the free traffic Udemy sent him. Same way, Gabby Wallace created a course teaching English language and published it on YouTube for free. She now travels the world with financial freedom. Rob Percival's course generated $2.8 million. Alan Hill's course made $650,000. There are hundreds and thousands of ordinary people just like you and me who are profiting and making big bucks simply by sharing their knowledge online. During the pandemic of 2020, over 1.5 billion people turned to online video courses. That's 1.5 billion with a B potential customers. Video courses are the fastest way to build an email list, a huge social media following, and to make a passive income online, especially during the new normal times. However, creating a good video course is hard. You need to have knowledge about something you want to share, spend days typing everything down, spend hours trying to create one video, continuously starting over because of messing up, designing everything, formatting, rendering, and whatnot. It's simply not easy. And forget about outsourcing to $100 per hour expensive freelancers. Now, imagine if you could create profitable video courses in minutes just by talking. Imagine if you could sit down, talk as you normally would, and in no time you'd have a video ready to be part of your new video course. This is the idea I got in my head 2 years ago when we first launched Reel Apps. And after years of hard work, testing, adding improvements, and running beta groups, I'm proud to introduce to you CourseReel. CourseReel is the world's first and only speak and create videos and video course creation platform that lets you create profitable video courses in minutes. Just speak, follow a few steps, and voila! You've got an instant video course and video content created. You can use CourseReel in two ways to create videos and video courses using its SVA-RAI technology. The first way is to record audio of you speaking and sharing your knowledge, or by uploading an audio file. The second way is where you upload any new or existing video, could be an old video you want to repurpose or even a YouTube video. CourseReel will then process and convert the audio into text and automatically create a fully customizable video that you can edit as you like using our drag-and-drop Reel Engine editor. You can even add new background music, images, video clips, and a brand new voiceover using our natural text-to-speech technology. Once done, hit render and download or publish your video on Facebook and YouTube in just a click. Create multiple videos to club together as a course and start making profits. CourseReel will let you create videos and video courses in any niche you want. Upload your course to sites like Udemy and Coursera, who are getting 120 million visitors a month. Even if they send you 0.5% of that traffic, that's 600 new sales every month. At a $10 price, that is $6,000 in profits, plus a buyer's email list. Using CourseReel, you can not only create profitable video courses, but also create YouTube channels for profits, tap into tons of buyers and earn affiliate commissions from review videos, create video sales letters, sales videos, or create simple videos for your clients. Wait, did I say clients? That's right. CourseReel, for a limited time only, comes packed with a commercial usage license. This gives you unrestricted rights to create videos and video courses for your clients and charge thousands of dollars in fees. Create videos and convert your knowledge into profits within minutes, not hours, not days, not weeks. With CourseReel, you start your e-learning video course business without creating content, hiring expensive freelancers, or juggling sophisticated video editing software. There's nothing to install, and it's so easy that even a child could do it. Create your CourseReel account and get instant access today. However, this offer won't last long, and the price is increasing every few hours. And if you act now, you'll receive not only our commercial usage license, but also some very useful bonuses mentioned on this page. Your CourseReel purchase is fully covered by our 14-day risk-free money-back guarantee. See for yourself how easy it is to create amazing videos and video courses fast. And if you don't agree that CourseReel lives up to the hype, then we'll refund you every penny. But the clock is ticking. To get your exclusive access to CourseReel with the commercial license, all the bonuses, and exclusive training on how to profit from all of this, you need to act fast. CourseReel is currently available for a one-time fee without any monthly cost or setup fee. Click the button below to get your instant access right now. We look forward to helping you create profitable videos and video courses using CourseReel.
Welcome to CourseReel. In this short video, I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of how you can use CourseReel to create video sales letter, video courses, video ads, or pretty much any kind of video using just your voice by repurposing a different video or an audio file, or just copy pasting some text. Now there are three ways to create different kind of videos using CourseReel. The first one is write and create, which is where you copy paste your script or text that you have, and CourseReel will convert that text into different slides, add images and videos, load up the editor, letting you customize it the way you want. The second one is where you upload an audio or a video file. Now imagine if you go for a jog, record some audio on your mobile phone and upload that audio file on CourseReel. CourseReel will extract the content of that audio file, transcribe it, convert those into different sentences, break them down, create slides, add images, video, everything on autopilot. And then you can customize the video you want. Same way, if you upload a video file, it's going to extract the audio and do the same thing. The third and final way is to record an audio, which is where you click on this little icon, record some audio, and save it. And once that is done, it's going to convert that audio into transcription, break it into different sentences, and create video for you. So it's pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Now, there are a few other things that you need to see. There's a project tab where you can see all the projects that you have created, awaiting customization, rendering failed, rendering done, ready to download, other things. Then we have the integration tab where you can connect your Facebook, YouTube, Sybase, ScriptReel, TrimReel, LiveReel account. Then we have the support section where you can access all the training and tutorials. You don't need to worry about the billing since you are part of our LTD deal. Now let's create a video. There are three ways, like I said. Let's try and copy paste, but let's try and create one by recording audio. So I'm going to click on record audio and click on this little icon here, and then I'm going to speak a few sentences. This is a course video creator software which is based on cloud, and I can easily speak to it and it will transcribe my voice and convert that into text, which it will automatically convert into a video for me. Now, since I'm done, I'm just going to click on done. It's going to record, save the file, upload it, and start transcribing it automatically. Right here, I'm going to give it a name. I'm going to pick whichever language I was using, so I'm going to stick to US English. Click on save, and that's about it. Now, it's going to take a couple of minutes for it to start transcribing, and in about a minute or so, we can edit this just like this. It's going to have an edit icon here, and we can edit it and start editing and creating our video. Now, as you can see, it's done with the transcription. All I have to do is click on edit up here, and it's going to take me to the editor page. Now, this is the audio that it transcribed for me. I can listen to the audio if I want it. This is a course video creator software which is based on cloud, and I can easily speak to it. So as you can see, it's pretty straightforward. Now, what do you see is since it was just one sentence, it was taken into account as just one sentence, but you can convert it later into multiple sentences. So I'm back on the dashboard. Let's create a video with more sentences. Now I'm going to copy paste a script to create a video. So I'm going to click on write and create, and I'm going to give it a title. Right click, paste the script that I had. So I have some simple sentences. Now I want 3, 6, 7, 8, 8 different sentences, 8 different slides, right? So how am I going to do that? I'm going to click on Control and Enter at the end of every sentence. Now, it is Control and Enter for Windows and Control and Enter for Mac. It's not Command and Enter. It's always Control and Enter for any kind of device that you're using. This differentiates how many slides I want. So we're going to have that 8 slides. I'm going to click on Create, give it a couple of minutes. The project is saved. As you can see the editor and render option. So I'm going to go to editor here. And as you can see, it has created all these slides for me with different videos, some with just basic colors, some with have videos. And now I can go ahead and customize them the way I want. I can preview the entire video the way I want. I can put my mouse over here and the end of each slide, and I can decide how long I want the video to be, this slide to be. I can increase it, can decrease it. Each slide can be different, right? I can change the text. I can add more text. I can customize the text. I can change the text color, the background. I can add different images. I can change the background color to whatever I want. I can add an image. I can even add a video. Let's say if I want to add a video about artificial intelligence, click on search real quick and just mouse over on all these videos. I can preview what the video is. And if I click on it, that video will be added on this slide. I can go back to media if I want to add a different image or something on this one. As you can see, there is some text. I'm just going to double click it and I can write whatever text I want. I can drag this text to wherever I want. I can add more text if I wanted. I can search video clips and images. Let's say, and I can add that on top of this video. I can go ahead on the audio section. I can pick from all these different audio files, search from them. I can record my own voiceover, use my own voiceover, upload my own video. There's so many options. And if I want to add any music, I can just drag and drop it over here on this track. Now I can add motion, animation to the text. I can add transitions, different kind of transition that you will be able to see here in between any of these slides, right? Go back to text. I can customize the text as I want, background color, text color, whatever I want. Once I'm done editing the way I want, I have full control over the editor. I'm just going to click on render and the video will start rendering and will be ready for me to download within minutes. So it's literally that easy to create videos using CourseReel.
Monetizing your podcasts. We have already discussed that you can make offers during your podcasts for people to purchase your products or services, or an affiliate offer where you make a commission. But it doesn't have to stop there. There are a number of other ways that you can monetize your podcasts. Number 1, request donations. A lot of successful podcasters use a donation service like Patreon.com as a way to collect donations from their listeners. You can announce this on all your podcasts and tell your listeners that this is a great way for them to support you to create more podcasts in the future. 2, find sponsorship and advertising partners. One of the most common ways to monetize a podcast is through sponsorship. This is great for you as you don't have to do any selling. Usually a sponsor will ask you to add a specific line at the beginning and maybe the end of your podcast, such as, "This podcast is brought to you by company name," if you want. There are a number of places that you can look for sponsors, including adresultsmedia.com, adopter.media, advertisecast.com, TrueNativeMedia.com. Of course, a broker will want a cut of the sponsorship or ad money, but they are worth using because they are in contact with a lot of companies that are looking to sponsor podcasts. It is much easier than trying to find sponsors yourself. 3, create premium content podcasts. Once you have an established listener base, you can create premium podcasts which your listeners have to pay to access. Some ideas for premium podcasts are live streamed podcast episodes, Q&A sessions with special guests, interviews with esteemed experts. 4, sell consulting or coaching services. Your listeners see you as an expert and a total authority in your niche. They would love to know what you know, so you can offer your listeners a series of high-priced consulting or coaching sessions that you perform online over Skype. 5, make money from YouTube. You can earn additional income by syndicating your podcast on YouTube and signing up for a Google AdSense account. When people are listening to your podcast on YouTube, they will be presented with relevant ads. Because you are not using video, these ads will seem a lot less intrusive. You will receive a commission for the ads that are clicked. Experiment with different monetization strategies. Test to see which monetization strategies work the best with your podcasts. There are other strategies that you can use as well to make some money. Sponsorship and donations are the most common form of monetization. They bring in regular income without you having to do much for it.
Now let's move on to scaling with lookalike audiences. Lookalike audiences are very powerful. As I told you, you give TikTok data that these are the type of people that have purchased from my website. Now you find the people who look like them. Let the data do the talking and you will be happy with the results. So in this one, you create a lookalike of the following 4 custom audiences, which are those who clicked on your ads in the last 180 days, those who saw your product in the last 180 days, those who added the product to the cart in the last 180 days, and those who have made a purchase in the last 180 days. Now, in each of these audiences, you can create 3 lookalikes, which is specific, balanced, and broad. This will give you 12 different audiences to test. So now you have 4 different custom audiences and 12 different lookalike audiences, which you can create an ad group of. So create 12 different ad groups and start the ad. Now, when do we create a lookalike audience? The more data that TikTok has, the better the audience you'll get. So ensure that you have at least 500 add to carts before you create a lookalike audience for ATC, and that you have at least 100 purchases before you create a lookalike audience for your purchase. Now, you do not need to do all of this together. For example, if you want to gradually increase your budget as well, once you get 500 ATCs, create a lookalike audience of only ATC. Then if you're satisfied with it and you're getting a lot of purchases, then move on to creating a lookalike audience for those who have made a purchase. Now, let's say you have a lot of data and you already have about 2,000 purchases on TikTok, and you're doing more than 100 purchases every month on TikTok. Now, what you do is, earlier you have created audiences for the last 180 days. You can create the same audience for the last 30 days and create lookalike audiences. This will give you 12 more audiences to work with. Now, the thing here is that your target here is not to make everything profitable. The target or the goal here is to find which audiences work the best. Not all audiences will work best. It could be that specific ATC audiences in the last 30 days work better than specific purchase in the last 180 days. Let the data do the work and let TikTok find the best audiences for you. So your job is to see which audiences work best for you and keep those ad groups running. And those that are not working, you turn them off. So the entire goal over here is to test, test, and test. There is no fixed rule to say that this will work or this will not work. These are all different things that you can do. So what I have shared is something that I do to find my best audiences. Not every time is the same audience that will work. So the audiences that work for me will be very different from the ones that will work for you. I've given you a number of strategies, and not all of these strategies will work for you. Some will not. So once again, the goal here is to test, test, and test. Test until you find what is the best for you. Now, after you find what audiences are working the best for you, you move on to scaling with LLA. Let's say you found the top 3 audiences that work the best for you. Now, you can create separate ad groups with a very high budget with these 3 best performing lookalikes. So let's say your specific audience were ATC, purchases, and page browses in the last 30 days, and they're working best. You can create 3 different ad groups of these 3. Give them a high budget and then run them. The second option is create one ad group with all 3 audiences in the same ad group and give it a high budget. Now, if you have more than 3 audiences that are working for you, this is very good. Now, you create 2 different ad groups, the top 3 in one ad group, then the next 3 in the second ad group, and you give them a high budget and you run those ads. Most likely, if all of these audiences have worked for you, then this ad group will also work for you and will give you a very low cost per conversion. If you have any questions, feel free to write to us, and we'll be more than happy to answer any questions. We hope that you enjoyed the course, we hope that you learned and made the most of it, and all the best for using TikTok ads. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to video number 6. Let's talk about powerful words, because the combination between images and powerful words equals great content. It's simplified content, but it's enough to get your audience engaged. So images with motivational quotes are important. In fact, if you watch the videos beforehand where we looked at images that were part of related pages, you would have noticed that a lot of the images that were getting engagement had a lot of motivational quotes. So this is the simplified content that you can create really, really fast that will get engagement. So we're going to show you how to find quotes that are appealing to your audience. We're going to show you how to find images and more. Okay, so we're going to keep with the topic of knitting simply because we utilized that as an example in the previous videos. But what you need to do is simply go to google.com and do a search for these terms. So when you type in funny and then you put in the keyword or the niche, then it'll drop down and it'll tell you things like funny knitting memes, quotes, pictures, video sayings, GIFs, patterns, t-shirts, and more. Now, you have to get in the frame of mind of, okay, the people that are visiting your fan page, your Instagram, are they looking for funny? Are they looking for serious? What are they looking for? Now, what we like to do is we like to create a combination of and a variety of different things. We like funny, we like serious, we like different emotions. But if your audience is really serious, you might want to stick with just motivational quotes and things like that. But simply go to Google and you can do funny knitting memes. And memes are simply images with some funny text on it, as you can see here. And a lot of times you'll see things like 324, 146 best knitting memes. So that will give you some ideas on different content pieces that you can create. Now, obviously, as I said earlier, do not plagiarize, do not copy it as it is exact, but you can always rewrite it in your own words. You can always use similar images and things like that. Another keyword term that we would recommend that you use is motivational quotes, or even quotes space the keyword of your niche. So as you can see, motivational quotes, knitting, we can see other variety of search terms here. But if you scroll down, you'll see other things like this: 167 best knitting quote images, 25 best motivational knitting quotes, and all this. So what you're trying to do is simply, for now, get an idea of the images, and again, look for patterns. So are you seeing a similar color being used or a similar word being used? Things like that will stand out and will enable you to create content pieces in the form of images that are really engaging. All right, so for example, let's go ahead and we'll just open this one up here. And Pinterest is actually a great place to go to find a variety of quotes, words, and things like that. A lot of times you'll find people who create specific boards and they'll pin them and they'll have a huge list of quotes and words that you can use. So as you go through here, like I said, don't copy it, but get an idea. And what I recommend is, again, just like what we did with Facebook pages, look for images that are getting high engagement, meaning high pins and all of that. And look for content pieces that have less words. Actually, the less words, the better. So that's one way of going about doing this. And that's it. So that's as simple as it gets. All right. So now let's move on to the next video.